Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Bay Rays.
And on the mound in this one, Ian Seymour. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And
ball,
that's
too low.
Ripped on a line. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, it's not the most important detail on the scouting report, but it still matters. Just putting the ball in play gives you a chance against this defense because they've been known to provide a gift or two.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Seymour, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
This one in the air, right field. Mesa coming on. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Leading off, Yandy Diaz.
Hitter, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
The 1-0.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
One out. Runner at second. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
That's the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. To the right side. What a stop. And they get the out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Ball.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs with a runner at third. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
And foul ball. To the right side. Jazz tosses to
You're
first.
out.
That is the inning. Scoreless after one. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
Ball one.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Cam Boozer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose.
Ball.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Ha!
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Stays alive. Two now. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. 1-1. Popped up, and that's foul. Hard hit, right side. Aranda takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and he gets it. Nicely done. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Action in the pen down there. Angel Chevy, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yo, 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. On the corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Simpson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
And here is Taylor Walls. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. That's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Out to short, Goldie. Not in time.
No, he
He's
beat it.
safe.
He beat it.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Richie Palacios.
And he pumps it a strike. That one to first. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score. And the Rays have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays.
No.
Two on, one out. And
Ball.
another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-0. And
Ball
downstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And they're all
Ball
loaded
4,
up.
first base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Designated hitter, Yankees.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Paul Blackburn out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the bullpen, Angel Shavi.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ball
Lay
1.
off that pitch down.
The 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ball to strike. That clips the corner.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
That's
Ball
too
2.
low. Ball 2.
That's a really good take.
And that's ripped for a base hit. One runs in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here is Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
Ball one, no strikes. All loaded up, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Late swing fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head on now to the top of the third. Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Max Schumann.
Ball, no.
The lefty, the 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
No.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
No, down.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's ball four.
Take your
Looked
base.
like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Ian Seymour gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Cam Boozer.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Look out!
That hit him.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Paul Goldschmidt.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
No.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Two on, one out. And there's a foul ball. Down low, it kicks away. But no advance from the runners. The 2-2 on the way. This to center field. And that's a base hit. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Save. In comes the run from second. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now, here is Ben Rice. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And fouled off. One now. And that one fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first
Ball.
and third. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs. Ahmed Rosario on deck for the Yankees. And that'll
Ball
load
4.
the
Take your
bases.
base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Hit in the air, center field. Mullins on the move. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
First and second, 2 down as the Rays try and punch back down a run.
Ball 2.
Good hitters count to 2-0.
Ha!
Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rays 3 and the Yankees 2. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
No, that's
really
up.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch
That's a ball.
misses, and it's 3-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates
inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
And a good eye
that's
there.
the ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
That's a foul ball. And that's just foul. Man at first, one away. Quick toss to first. Simpson dives back in safely. Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. That's a little bit low. And ball four, two aboard.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Taylor Walls. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one misses. Ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Ball.
One out, bases full.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In danger of walking in the tying run.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. There's one, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. Walked his first time.
No.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that drops in for a strike. Two on, two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Casey Legumina.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock. You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Legumina, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Here's the 0-2. In the air, left field. Simpson gets under it. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 30, Max.
1 out man at first. Max Schumann, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now quick throw to first.
No,
and
he's
back
in there
safely. Foul ball. Caballero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins under it, makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
Here's a rocket to right field. That gets by him. Caballero around third, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Inside.
So man in a scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Man on second, 2 down. Just
Ball.
missing there, and the count's full. Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-2 now. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 5-3. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees,
back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. David Bednar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-1. That one hammered center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
1 out, runner at second. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. And a base hit on a line. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
The left fielder
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Fought off foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Outside. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One run across. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
Well, they had him dead to rights right there at the plate, and I hate to say it, but that's on the third base coach. Third base coach was sending him all the way, and it just wasn't the right call. I know base coaches take a lot of pride in what they do and how they prepare, but I think he'll be thinking about that one for a little while.
Victor Mesa Jr. will hit next.
Ball, no.
There's the strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low, and that's ball 2. In the air to left center, and that'll do it. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Back here at Tropicana Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
22, Ben Wright.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Goldie on at first, nobody out. And that misses. Inside. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one at 95 missed up top, and a full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sit down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Rosario in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one is lifted in the air. Simpson under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Casey Legumina won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Rays,
on now, Craig Kimbrell.
26,
He's been so good
Craig
against lefties.
Kimbrell.
Here's Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a pop-up. Walls in position. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Way high. That one misses. So lead-off walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Quick toss to first. Walls back in on a dive.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the air, right field. Schumann on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
0-2 now.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And ball 4
down.
to a board.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yankees, Diaz.
Just missed. Double play ball to second. The flip. There's 1, and that's 2. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jose Caballero.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sliced hard but foul. looking, and he did not like the call. Caballero wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one misses. Full count now. The Rays leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fly ball down the line. Mesa on the run towards the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Second base, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
This one popped up. Caminero under it. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Schumann in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone. Now 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yanks held in check, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Now pitching for the
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Leading off for the Rays, the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Bounced up the middle. Goldie on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Ryan Yarbrough getting ready to go. And the 1-0. That one away inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
No, outside.
Fastball is outside. And a big swing and a miss. The 3-1 is on the way. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. One and two now. That's the third out. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they still lead it 6-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ali Sanchez. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. The Yankees looking to rally.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high. 3 balls, no strikes. That one in there across the letters. Sanchez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
The Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Ball.
Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
In the dirt. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. That one almost got him. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's been a great free agent sign. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
No, that's a ball.
Cruz in his 4th year, 35 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Ground ball to the right side, and that one handled to first. Awesome play there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over, got the ground ball.
Shortstop, Taylor.
So now with one away and a man at second, Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Man at second.
Ball one.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Walls not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Fernando Cruz is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
They
Yankees,
turn things over to the southpaw, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, throw into third, tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's a 2-2. Now one missed. Hunter Fiducia next to bat for Tampa. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a nice at-bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Fiducia.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2.
No, outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In there, sets him down on strikes. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 6 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Sulser.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Brian Baker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's
that
a ball.
One misses,
take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one almost got him.
No.
And it stays fair. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. That one's in there. Strike 1. Just
outside
missed.
ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And he picks him off. Wow.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Really important at bat coming up now.
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No.
Just missed. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. And it is 2-1. Two on, 1 out. Fastball for a strike. That one misses, and it's a full count.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And the
Ball
tying
four.
run
Take your
is
base.
on base.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
There's the strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one catches the zone. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Base hit right field. One run's in. The second run scores. It's a two-run single. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Sulser will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Brian Baker.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ali Sanchez. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's downstairs. 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one lifted to left. Simpson gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate.
No, he's
Save. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Quick move to first. Schumann back on a dive. The 0-1. Yeah, a foul ball. That one just misses. Ball 1.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that one almost got him. Runner on the go. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Shooting it off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Way upstairs. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. Sets him down looking. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays 6. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. Ripped, but it curls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 1.
That one inside. Look out. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brent Hedrick up and loosening in the pen.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. Grisham has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next to the Rays, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball, no.
Oh,
No.
He doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The Yanks holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Yarbrough won't go any further tonight. And he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees,
number
Brent
47,
Hedrick.
Brent
This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So digging in, Junior Caminero. 1 for 4 with a double. That one found hard the other way. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is fouled back. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. They're right in it though. It's 7-6. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Check
That's a
swing.
check. What do you
now
got?
Look down to first. He did not go around. Up the middle. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Down, ball.
Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses.
Up.
And now 3-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. This is again 5 in a row. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 on, 1 out. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swung on, belted, carrying well, and gone. A 3-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now, Jose Caballero. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That misses. Ball 1.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Inside corner, that's a strike. But a count now, even up. Inside, just missed. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
3-2. In the air, out towards left center. Mullins should have this one. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 10-6 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
No, inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Fly ball down the line. And
That's
it's
a foul
ball, but it had the distance.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Schumann on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Up next to the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And he lays down a bunt. Chisholm flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Victor Mesa Jr. next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Simpson leads off first with one away. Mesa tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Inside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. The Rays down by 4. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. In the air, right field. Schumann under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Final score here today, 10-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, we bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Ian Seymour. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-0. Seymour, a 6-foot lefty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one catches the corner for a strike. The 2-1. And this is inside. Way out front for strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. On the ground to first. Aranda steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Paul Goldschmidt, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just underway from Tropicana Field. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Palacios fires over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second.
Ball, no.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And a 2-1 on the way. Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Rice around third. He will score and the Yankees take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Now swings through that one for strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cam Boozer getting loose out there. Rosario stands at second with 2 gone. That misses, and it's 2-2. On the ground to third. That ends the frame. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Paul Blackburn. What do you have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz.
Ball.
And the 1-0. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
Well, it's exhausting being at the bottom in slugging percentage, Boog. Stringing together big innings is tough over a long season. Somehow, they need to generate some power.
Ball.
That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. And the tying run is on base.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Man at first, one away. Out to short. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play.
Yeah.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. Yankees 1, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching for
Cam
the Rays,
Boozer gets the
number
ball now.
62.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and two here. Got him swinging.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see them show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
One down. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay, and he'll make it into third with a triple.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Ball outside.
One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. And he swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Schumann stands at third with one gone in the inning. In the air to left center. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Now here's Trent Grisham
Ball,
inside.
no.
And that is ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Late swing, foul to the left. And that's through there for a strike. 3-2 now. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cam Boozer done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Casey Legumina into the game. On for the 30th time this year. Down the line, it's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. This one chopped up the middle. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Out number 2.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
And the batter now, Victor Mesa Jr.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
That smash towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. Yankees 3, the Rays nothing. Top half of the third inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
On the ground.
That's
and
foul.
It goes just foul.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your team really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Foul ball there. The 0-1.
Ball.
Just misses with that one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero, struck out swinging his first time.
Ball down.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
Hey,
The Yankees with some action in their pen. Angel Chevy preparing to come on if needed. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. He beats the throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting in, the second baseman, Ricky Palacios.
Quick toss to first. Walls dives back in safely.
No, that's a ball.
Working down in the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now here is Hunter Fiducia trying to get the Rays on the board. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out here in the last half of the third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Right through there for a strike. No outs. Runners at first and second.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off. Two-two now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Paul Blackburn departs. Nice job from the reliever making the start today, but he does exit with the bases loaded. New arm on the mound in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Angel Chavez.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Jonathan Aranda, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bases juiced, no outs. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off, you'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
That's in there. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball. That
Ball
one
2.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late swing, fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
All loaded up. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way inside. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 30, Matt Schumann.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Here comes the 0-1. Kimbrell, a 6-foot righty, 37 years young, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2008. Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball is outside. In the dirt, throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. Schumann thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Quick move to first, and he's back safely. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball 1. No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. And that's outside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a pop-up. Palacios under it. And that is that. The Yanks lead one, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom four, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson.
That one's in there. Strike one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
No.
And a bunt towards third. And a foul ball. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And now 2-2. Stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Walls at the plate now. And that's inside. Out towards right center field. Schumann on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's two away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ricky Palacios.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball one.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Brings it in for the third out. One left for Tampa, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. in there at the knees for a strike. Goldie wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1.
2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2.
Too
1.
close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And he chases that one. And there are 2 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Craig Kimbrell won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Rays,
mound for the Rays,
number
Cole
71.
Sulser.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Just off the inside edge. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. Third out. Down in order go the Yankees. And the score stays 3-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. Not even close there. Ball 1.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
That one misses.
So
a lead-off walk.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Fiducia on at first, nobody out.
No. Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right field. Schumann on the move. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman, number 8.
One out man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 2. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Rolled slowly to first. Rice feeds to second. Out there. What a
That's
double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of them there. We're through 5. Yankees 3. The Rays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Next to hit, Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Activity in the bullpen. Brian Baker, the closer, is getting loose. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The kick, the 3-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the sixth. That's in there. Strike one. Now a drag bunt, third base side.
That's a foul ball.
And that's just foul.
Ball two.
Two down. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Yeah, the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mesa under it. And there are two outs.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Not close with that one. Full count now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And that drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Ryan Yarbrough, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Hedrick warming up as well. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fly ball down the line. One down.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, no. Ball 2.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike. That's a good
Ball
at bat
4,
right
first
there.
base.
He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Fielder,
Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Quick toss to first.
No,
Mullins
he's safe.
back in on a dive.
That's
This
the
guy
ball.
absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Missing inside. Ball 2. On the ground to third. Over to Jazz. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man at second.
No. Ball.
That one well upstairs. And now 3-2. Taylor Walls up next for the Rays. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Bednar gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough taking over on the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ali Sanchez.
Hurt one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Hurt.
Tap to first. Aranda to second,
Too late.
but he
He's in
beats
there.
the throw. Save.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Paul Goldschmidt.
First and second, no outs. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 2-0. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter,
Manager out of the
Ahmed
dugout now, and it
Rosario.
looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cole Sulser will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the
Rays,
closer summoned from the
number
bullpen,
47,
Brian Baker.
Ryan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now, Ahmed Rosario.
No, that's a ball.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. That's a strike.
Two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bounce to the right. Aranda to second. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the top half of inning number 7.
Ball. Ball.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 6, the Rays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Palacios.
Fouled off left side. Top of the zone for a called strike. Palacios wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Well struck right field. That one's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. Now 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order. And next is the
Diaz.
designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the seventh. Backed off the plate that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Ball.
Two on, one out. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they still got some work to do.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Wins the race to the bag, and they do get the out.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Foul ball there. Two on, two outs. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs, two in scoring position. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball one.
Diaz at third. Aranda at second with two gone. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 6-2. Back here in Tampa Bay, we go to the 8th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
Ha!
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Inside, almost got him. Fouled off to the right. Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Felt a little anxious on that changeup right there, and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Aranda takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Right fielder, number 30, Max Schumann.
Too low.
That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hit on the ground to short. Walls. On to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
Now here is Ali Sanchez. Out towards right center field. Mesa settles underneath it, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 6, the Rays 2.
Now pitching for the
Fernando
Yankees,
Cruz
number
on the pitch
63,
here.
And he's got a
Fernando
nice lead to work with,
Cruz.
so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And leading up for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. On the ground to the
Foul
left.
ball.
And foul ball. The 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Chop back up the middle. Chisholm tosses to first, 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Taylor Walls.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2, up.
The count 2-1. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
That's a ball. Right.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2.
No, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
That's in for a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
One down, and now Ben Rice.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play.